jam band, sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls and the cause I need all the things that's in the damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee the win in the rap race. Speeding down my way, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, left in the game, no one to blame. It's always the same, you can't contain all my game, but keep it the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah, take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Go faster, why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. I can't shake this thing.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
Baltimore Orioles.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, the big righty, Kyle Bradish. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
That one the other way, Holiday. One out in the top of the first. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a slider in there for a strike. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in.
Ball.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So 2 down. Juan Soto getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2
Two
hole
strikes.
now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And ball 1. Next offering
That's the ball.
upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. Back here in Baltimore, and today's starting pitcher, Tyler McGill.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's
second,
Ryan
the first
Mountcastle.
baseman.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of
0 balls,
baseball,
1 strike.
not everything is in your control.
And strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I
0-2.
imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Just
Ball
misses the
inside.
mark outside the zone. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. That's towards center. Siri really on his horse for it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole
Leading off
Park,
for the Mets,
and here
the
is
third baseman,
Mark Vientos.
Vientos.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And that drops in for a strike. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one
Ball, that's
upstairs. And now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
The left field.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And a big swing and a miss. No score here in the
0-1.
second. Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Shortened a bunt and missed
No balls,
it.
1-1. Ball. 1-1.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season singing, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the 3rd time a charm, Boog?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-2.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
Bradish back to work. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And there's a ball. Missed with a changeup, and it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That's outside, and that's ball one. Acuna measures 5 feet 8 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Mountcastle tossed to second, and they'll just get the one. Here's Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time up. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Top of the third, no score. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. He reached out and walked his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the right-hander deals. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Gary Sanchez. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one. You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. First pitch is in the dirt. Swings through that.
1-1.
Down and in, moved his feet. That one fouled off, 2-2. Next offering is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Puts a bunt down. Over to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
And now 2-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. He was late there, strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And in at second with an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
That's the ball.
Up and in, now 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. And there's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. And now it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Mark Vientos. Caught looking his first time up. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Out to short. Henderson. Slings it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Now Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Late on that fastball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back here in Baltimore, the
Leading off
batter will be the
for
shortstop,
Orioles,
Gunnar
the
Henderson.
shortstop. Henderson.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they add on. It's 2-0. Here's Tyler O'Neill. First time up, he grounded to third. Just missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. So up next, Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. That missed by a lot.
No strike.
Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Now one
That's
missed.
a ball. 2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
Now it's the
The
right
right
fielder,
fielder,
Colton
Colton
Cowser. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
And there's a strike.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-2 is the count.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Back now at Oriole Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Mets just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The 1-1. And there's the ball.
2-1.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Strike 1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. Walked his first time. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Soto, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Tosses to first. That's it out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
Gary
off,
Sanchez at the plate.
The designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0. 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep. Dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Number 75, Reed Garrett.
Now a chance for Cedric Mullins. Got it started a little too early.
No ball,
strike
one
one.
strike.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike.
balls,
And the count
2
is
strikes.
0-2. And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's going to be Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this
0-2.
situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Siri makes the catch. And that is that. Top 6. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Soto back to work. Tap foul at the plate. And fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso is.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Next offering is fouled back. The Mets trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. And the Polar Bear strikes out. And now it's Juan Soto. 0-2 in this one. Soto, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one is inside.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that's outside. 2-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Draws the walk there. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Third baseman,
and next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Just missed.
That's a
But
ball.
with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
And that one hammered. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. And into into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. The shortstop takes the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Way high there. And that's ball 3. Well struck right field. That's back there. Gone into the flagpole. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really
1 ball,
well.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nimmo hauls it in, 2 away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Inside. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one fouled off. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Fastball is outside. And it's even up. On the ground, right side.
Ball.
And foul ball. The 2-2 now. Got him looking. 2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Luis Angel.
Luis Angel. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yennier Cano.
Number 78. Yennier Cano.
And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That misses. And the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1-2.
Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Gary Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Way high.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 81, Danny Young.
Ball 1, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Holliday.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
That one outside. And that is ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one just misses.
2-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the eighth, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
That was straight queso right there.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Ball outside.
And it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
We got a full count.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And first offering is fouled off. The Orioles leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one in triple digits.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering way off the plate. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
That one off the mark. And 1-1. Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Down the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
That's in there. 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The batter, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1.
2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Bautista back to work. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Bautista in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 3.
Alvarez.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Alvarez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. O'Neill pulls it down, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. So up next for New York, Jose Siri. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Hard hit left side. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke.